Dear students, Assalamu alaikum and many good wishes. I am MD Atikur Rahman, Assistant Professor of English, Bandarband Cantonment Public School and College. I would like to welcome all of my students to my presentation. Today, I would like to concentrate on English second paper and the grammar topics is completing sentence, part 3. Student, first of all, I would like to draw your attention to some symbols which are very important for understanding the structure of the sentence. Here, S for subject, B for verb, ADZ for adjective, ADV for adverb, PO means personal object, B1 base form of the verb, B2 past form of the verb, B3 past participle form of the verb. I think this is very clear to you. Student, here this is the conditional sentence. Conditional sentence can be divided into two major parts. First part, if clause, and second part, main clause. Okay, number one, if clause part is in present tense or past indefinite tense, main clause will be present and past indefinite tense. Secondly, present indefinite tense, future indefinite tense. If clause is present indefinite tense, second one might be future indefinite tense also. If clause past indefinite tense, second clause or main clause will follow that pattern: subject plus would slash could plus verb, present form, base form of the verb. If clause past perfect tense, it would be like that: subject plus would have slash could have plus verb, pp, past participle form of the verb. I think this is very clear to you. Okay, first one is the factual conditional or zero conditional. First structure: if plus present indefinite plus present indefinite. Some examples are there: if you boil water, it evaporates. Okay, you boil the water, this is the present indefinite tense. It evaporates, it also constructed into present indefinite tense. If people earn more, they spend more. If a balloon is filled with air, it floats. If you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. If you eat too much, you get fat. We cannot keep our body fit if we don't have a balanced diet. Okay, and the second clause can take position of the first clause, and if can take position in midst of two clauses, and first clause can be later on. This is also a pattern. Second structure: if plus past indefinite plus past indefinite. If it rained, I went by rickshaw. If I bought a chocolates, he always gave me my friend some of those. Okay, again, if plus past indefinite plus past indefinite. This is the factual conditional or zero conditional. Student, now we would like to concentrate on the first conditional. What is the structure of the first conditional? Structure: if plus present indefinite tense plus subject plus shall slash will plus v1. Example is there: if it rains, we shall not go. Okay, if it rains, we shall not go. If he wants, I shall help him. Okay, first if clause is in the present indefinite tense, it is in the future indefinite tense. If you play in the rain, you will catch cold. Some exercises are there and you are suggested to complete this one by your own. This is your practice. If you speak the truth, what would be the later part? If you take physical exercise, what would be the second clause? And if you behave well with others, okay, you will have to complete that one. Please practice this sentence. Thirdly, second conditional. What is the structure of the second conditional? Okay, structure: first, if plus past indefinite tense plus subject plus would slash could plus b1. This is the b1. Example: if he came, I would go. Here, he came, this is past indefinite tense, I would go, subject plus would plus b1. If he wanted, we would help him. He wanted, that is the past indefinite tense, we subject would plus b1, help him. If I had a typewriter, I would type the letters. Subject I would, and then type b1 the letters. And there are some exercise for you. If he spoke truth always, what would be the later part? Please concentrate and try your best to complete that sentence. If you took physical exercise, what would be that part? If you behaved well with others, behaved, it is past indefinite tense, and what would be that part? The more you will take practice, the more you will be efficient in that part. Okay, this is the third conditional. What is the structure of the third conditional? Please, structure first. E plus past perfect tense plus subject plus would oblique could plus have plus V3. That would be the V3. Yes. Example, if he had come, I would have gone. Here, subject, would, and have, and that is the V3, past participle form of the verb. As it is in past perfect tense, would have, after would have, you will have to use V3 form. Second example, if they had wanted, we would have helped him. We subject, would have, and then V3 is there, helped him. If I had had, this is the past perfect tense, a typewriter, I would have typed the letters. There are some example. If he had spoken the truth always, this is the past perfect tense. Past clause or if clause has been constructed following the pattern of the past perfect tense. If he had spoken the truth always, what would be the later part? If you had taken physical exercise, please complete that one following the structure. If you had behaved well with others, what would be the next part? Okay, please take practice of these sentences. Here, unreal conditional. This is a bit tricky and difficult. Okay, what is the structure first? Would that plus subject slash I wish, I desire slash I fancy, and then or later part of your sentence. The second clause would be like that: subject plus would slash could plus verb, I mean B1, present form. How it is? If I were a king, I could help the poor. After could, we are using B1 form. If I were you, I would not do that or do this. After wouldn't, we are using B1 form. I wish I were a king. If I wish is there, okay, definitely that would be the what? Moral verb. I were a king. Would that he were alive today? Would that he were, okay, after subject, where is there? Were alive today? And then what would be the second structure? Had plus subject plus verb B3, and then other part comma subject plus would have or could have plus V3. Okay, had I seen him, I would have given him the news. Had he wanted, they would have helped him. After would have, we have used here B3 form. And had I possessed a vast property, I would have established a college. Okay, under the heading of unreal conditionals, you are getting two structure, first one and second one, and we have already discussed some example are there. I think this is very clear to you, students. I would like to finish here, and I would like to suggest you also to take more and more practice, and structure is very important. First try to understand the structure, and following on the structure you will have to complete the later part of the sentence. Please don't hesitate to make a phone call for your difficulty. If you face any problem, please make a phone call. I will try my level best to assist you, to guide you. Again, many thanks for watching this video. Very short time, within very short time, I will be again in front of you with another class. Thank you all.